you letting anger destroy your round of golf? Are you hitting one bad shot and then that's causing you to have another 5, 6, maybe even 2, 3, 4, maybe destroy the rest of your round just because you've hit one bad shot and you've had a bad reaction to it? You get angry, you get frustrated, and your emotions are destroying your golf scores. Well, listen up, because I'm going to give you 3 ways that you can combat that the next time you play golf, then go on to try and make them habits. So listen up. How you going? It's Paul Williamson here from Paul Williamson Golf. I'm here to teach you today 3 ways of actually improving your scores without actually having to change your swing and do any more practice. It's actually how to control your emotions on the golf course. So I know that many of you, probably myself included, have had problems with anger over time. I've actually spent a long time in my own career being a very angry little individual. I would get very angry out on the golf course when I needed a bad shot and the ball wasn't going where I wanted to go, and so much so that you'd have 1, 2, 3 bad shots in a row, then it'd continue on to the next hole, then it'd continue on even before longer than that, and it would cause all sorts of problems to my scores, but more importantly to my just general well-being. If I actually came off the golf course, had a bad day because the ball didn't go where I wanted it to go, I'd be an angry person when you get home and all sorts of stuff. So if you can relate to that, well, there's reasons for it. One of the worst things I ever heard a lot, and even heard this from psychologists as well, was don't get angry. Just take it easy and relax and, breathe and smell the roses and all that. And that was all well and good, except they, in my mind, they weren't hitting bad shots like I was doing. So if that didn't work, there's other ways to do it. One of the things was that I learned through studying a lot of psychology and golf pros that have done this very well. One of the most valuable things you can actually do is to actually allow yourself to get angry. There's a reason you're angry. You're setting certain standards for your golf game and your scores, and when you don't meet your standards, you're going to get angry. It's actually a genuine emotion. You don't want to deny that emotion. You want to actually embrace it. You want to go, okay, well, there's a reason I'm angry. It's because I haven't met my own standards. That's tip number 1, is actually allowing yourself to be angry. And then tip number 2 is actually to go, okay, well, what are you actually angry at? Because so many people I see playing golf out there are getting angry at where their golf ball finishes. They get really angry when they get a bad bounce. They might hit a great shot, landing in the middle of the fairway, and it hits a sprinkler head and goes straight sideways and ends up in the trees. Well, if you're getting angry at that, you're going to be angry your whole life playing golf, because maybe 95 out of 100 shots that we hit don't actually go how we want them to go. So if that's the case, then if you're getting angry about where a golf ball goes, then you're going to be angry a lot. So what you should probably be getting angry at is the stuff that you're in control of. So if you have not gone through a good routine, if you didn't read the green before you went and hit your first putt, if you had someone pull up in your backswing in their buggy and you said, no, I'll go ahead and hit it anyway, well, they're things that you're in control of. You can stand back and do them again. Now, that's stuff you should get angry at. That's stuff that you're definitely in control of, and you can work on trying to judge your standards by that. You'll actually become a much better golfer. The third thing you can do to help you to actually improve your golf scores despite getting angry is to create what I call an off trigger. Unlike football and soccer, there is a whistle that tells you when the game starts, but more importantly, it also tells you when it finishes. Now in golf, we don't have a whistle like that. So there's nothing there to tell you that that shot's done unless you create something. And they call that a mental trigger. So one of the easiest things you can do is it could be pulling your glove off. That distinct sound of the Velcro coming off the glove could be, right, that's my off trigger. So if I'm going to get angry, I'm going to get angry before I take my glove off. The moment that glove comes off, you say, right, I'm done. So while you've got your glove on, you go, right, what am I angry about? Oh, I'm angry about where that ball bounced. Okay, well, am I in control of it? No, I'm not. Okay, well, how about, did I do my full routines? Did I do everything I could to give myself best chance? Yes, okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be angry. That might be one thing. 2, it might be, hey, no, I actually didn't do my routine. I forgot this and that. Well, what can you do differently on the next one? All right, I'll remember, I'll make sure I do that on the next one. Okay, now you've gone through that process, take the glove off, and walk and talk to your playing partners and talk to someone else, look at the birds, breathe, smell the roses, do all that stuff you've ever heard before you get to the next shot and you go through your read, plan, do routines, or you go through your on trigger, which might be put the glove on and now you hit that shot. So what you're going to do is actually allow yourself to give each shot its full attention. and then you'll walk off of a game of golf feeling a hell of a lot better about it. You might have one of the worst scores you've ever had in your life, but if you've actually managed to control your anger better by only getting angry at the things that you were in control of, you're going to walk off some really bad golf days and actually feel all right. And you might also walk off some really good scoring golf days and feel a bit angry about it because you could have had so much better because you forgot certain things in your routine. So that's 3 tips. So number 1 was it's okay to get angry. Number 2, be clear on what you're getting angry about. Are you in control of it? And number 3, use a trigger to make sure that you don't take that anger onto the next shot. That's what golf pros do extremely well. And it's something that you can do. It's not easy. It takes practice. You've got to create it as a habit. So that doesn't come overnight. But if you just start this process now, over the next weeks and months, I think you might find that you'll actually really improve your outlook on the game. And I reckon as a consequence, your scores will improve as well. So if you know any of your mates who are angry golfers who you think this is actually affecting, then hey, share this message, send it to them, send them an email, send it on YouTube, send it on Facebook, whatever you like. Speaking of that, if you haven't been there, go and check out my golf pages on Instagram and Facebook, and also have a look at the rest of my videos on this channel here. Feel free to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any others, and check out all the other videos. Now, the other thing too, if you've got any topics you'd like me to cover that you're having trouble with, then please leave a comment down below or contact me one way or another, and I'll endeavour to get to them in the rest of my videos. So thank you. See you next time. Well done, sports fans.